Paul says, I will not glory in all these things. There are things that we have to glory. That's the cross of Christ. That's why when I meet a man that has been through, I know. A man that has been through the meal, you will know the way they talk.
It's true, sir.
A lot of people have not been cooked yet. They've not been taught like Ephraim. Not done, you know. If you've been through, there are certain things you can't say. There are certain things you are not permitted to do. You don't treat God's precious people anyhow.
Jesus.
So, you know, Jesus, while he was on earth, the woman with the issue of blood could touch him. Many of us today, people can't touch us. Because we have become God of men, not men of God. You know, before God lifts us up, we're humble. Once we have a big church and we have some money, we change. And to many of us, God is regretting. He said about Saul, he said, I regret that I chose him. So I fall on my face and I beg him. I said, God, please, don't regret that I chose him. Lord, don't let me do stupid things. Amen. If there is any sin in my heart, please forgive me. But priority is not to build a big church, it's to make heaven.
Hallelujah!
That's my first priority. My first priority is not to make a name. It's not important. There's only one name to be made. That's the name of Christ. Every other thing doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. It doesn't matter whether they invite you to big meetings. It doesn't matter whether you're on Charisma magazine. It doesn't matter. All those things don't count anymore. Are you with me at all?
Yes.
We need to prepare God's people for heaven. We need to prepare God's people for heaven. That's what matters. We cannot get the whole world and we lose ourselves. So that's where I'm coming from. If you are disappointed by what I'm going to preach this morning, please forgive me. Is that okay? For every word that we share as servants of God, we're going to give an account to God.
That's right.
So I better tell you the truth right now, and you may not like me, but maybe later when we get before Him, you might decide to like me. Is that okay?
That's right.
So please forgive me. I'm not going to jump back. I'm not going to tell you those things that are very popular. Acts 13, verse number 36. All right, Acts 13, 36. For David, after he had served his own generation by the will of God, fell on sleep and was laid up to his father and saw corruption.